look at that, I still know how to operate this damn thing. Spent so little time on these things that I thought maybe I'd forget how to drive them. It's the day after Dorian. A hurricane just passed through last night. I guess we got tropical storm weather from it, but came from a hurricane, I guess. Finally got a minute to myself, so I thought I'd take a ride around town and check out some of the damage, if there's any left. Actually, it's mid-afternoon now. A lot of it might have been cleared up. I know there was some trees down in town. A lot of power outages. I think in the 3 maritime provinces there's over 500,000 outages. We were actually very lucky there. We lost power at one point, but was only out for maybe 2 or 2.5 hours. Some folks are looking at days before they see power again. It's actually so long since I rode this thing that it was kind of sluggish getting it going. I think it's because I had the fuel shut off and it did a little bouncing around on the back of my truck, so I think it spilled most of the fuel out of the bowl. It took a few minutes for it to get some fresh fuel back in the carb bowl. More lights not working. The reason the bike was on the back of the truck is because we finally finished moving. Got our new house purchased and we're all moved in. Taking a solid week to get everything unpacked, and whoa, there's a big one down. Yikes. It's taking a solid week to get moved in, get everything unpacked, start getting the garage set up a little bit. It's just a disaster. Moving sucks. It's been 11 years since I've done it. Hopefully it's at least another 11 years before I have to do it again. I can't believe people are actually treating this as a 4-way stop. People in this city have a hard time treating anything the way it's supposed to be treated, period. People in this city have a hard time navigating a functioning intersection. Or 4-way stops. Kind of expected a lot of this, and that's kind of why I took this bike. It's a little more comfortable to just putt through town. For as bad as we got it around here with this hurricane, oof, yeah, that's another big one. Right on the house. Yeah, for as bad as we got it, though, it's still nothing compared to what Nova Scotia got. And of course, what Nova Scotia got is nothing compared to what Dorian did in general. Pretty much destroyed the Bahamas. Halifax had some roofs blown off. Construction crane on top of a building collapsed. And of course, just a massive amount of trees down. A very large percent of the province, the entire province, was out of power and probably still is out of power. We're working like crazy to get it back on, but I mean, it's a hell of a job. Naturally, with my luck, a hurricane would hit within the first week of owning a new house. Wow, there's a lot of these trees. Took a beating. Our old house, you know, I was getting pretty tired of living there, but I mean, it was a solid house. Never had an issue with that thing. I really didn't have any worries at all about a hurricane in that house. Then we go to this new house where you don't really know. You don't really know a whole lot about it. There's only so much a home inspection can tell you. And I already knew that the most of the roof was, you know, getting pretty old and just about needed to be replaced. So I was kind of worried what was going to happen, but we made it well. A couple of branches down. Wow, there's just trees everywhere. A couple of branches down in the yard was about it. I was kind of expecting that because got a couple of old birch trees there with the tops on them that are getting kind of weak. The night before the storm, I had Ben come over with his saw and we cut down one dead tree ahead of time. I didn't really feel like doing it that night, but I'd much rather get it done myself than let the wind do it for me. The wind tends to do pretty sloppy work. Just taking a totally random route around town. Like I said, it's pretty late in the evening here, so it looks like some of these people have already sawed up their troubles. It's nice having trees really close to your house like that, but windstorms hit, man. It's risky. Jesus Christ. There's quite a few cranes up in the air around Moncton right now too. Looks like most of them fared alright though. So strange to see such a big area with no power right directly in the city like this. Right in town tends to do pretty well for power outages. And they tend to get them back online pretty quick when it happens. Riverview didn't really get off easy either. They've got power out everywhere and trees down everywhere. Crews are out. Lots of geese still around. I haven't headed south yet. Let's go explore a little bit. Probably going to be lots of water out this way. Since we probably got about 100 millimeters of it just last night. I have not been off-road with this thing like at all this year. Kind of miss it. Geez, I think they actually come out here and mow this. I know it's within the city and everything, but come on. Is that really necessary? Total devastation out here too, I see. This is actually a nice little out-of-the-way spot to come and watch Canada Day fireworks. Just park yourself right in here. You get a pretty good look at downtown where they fire them off. Well, I guess that'll just about do it for this action-packed video. If you're still watching at this point, might as well go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Click the notification bell, all that good stuff. I'll spin my way out of this harsh wilderness, and you can come back and check out the next one.